What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Arena of Valor Esports video, and this month we will be back with a lot of AOV Esports content because the AIC 2020 has just started today. So we will see all these world-class teams duking it out on the Antares battlefield, going up against each other. And this game, Talon Esports going up against Flash Wolves, game 1 of this best of 3 is supposedly absolutely insane, and that's exactly what we will check out today. I got so many requests to cover this one on Twitter, on Discord, on my YouTube chat, on my live streams. So yeah, we'll definitely be checking it out. A quick little note on the current patch: they're on the newest patch, they are allowed to use Lorien. And Rouie was never allowed before. She's allowed now. I think there was some bug. They fixed the bugs. So we'll see. Okay, this should be very, very juicy. A lot of people always said, why is no one picking Rouie? She's such a good support for competitive. I honestly agree. We might see her finally here. Also, I really think we will see some Lorien picks. I hope. He's really easy to counter in a competitive setting because you just buy the support item and you completely counter his ult. But I feel like we will see him, and we will definitely see a lot of Ryoma bans. Wonder Woman already being hovered as a ban as well. These heroes are insane right now. They're banned in every single ranked game. There they are. Kira banned as well. Kira also high on the priority list. And Florentino always the classic ban. Nobody wants to give the enemy Slayer laner Florentino in competitive because they are insane. Interestingly though, Zip not being banned. Kira ban over Zip. That is crazy. They have some new little pick ban thing. You can see the icon of the hero really big. I like that. That is some nice production quality. But yeah, I hope this will be super exciting. Both teams really taking their time with the picks, so we will skip always a little bit. I think they will... I think Richter is a very safe pick, but the enemies still have Omen to counter it. I definitely think we'll see some Omen coming out here. Otherwise, Talon will be able to just flex that Richter into a support position. But we don't know what the current meta right now is, because I think this is the first time that we're playing on the newest patch with Lorien enabled and all of that juice. Sinistria also historically oftentimes banned. We'll see what the priority will be in these games. I think it will be really, really fun to check out these picks. Elandor being hovered. That is crazy. Now, they only have like 10 seconds left. They're really taking a long time. There's the Rouie already. That is so cool, man. She was... I didn't even know that. I thought maybe the pros are just not confident in picking Rouie, but she was apparently completely bugged and they didn't want to allow her in competitive. But with Elandor, that is one of the best combos. So I'm really loving that. Talon, they definitely have the chance to pick away the Ryoma here. Otherwise, I think, not the Ryoma, the Omen. Otherwise, I think on the third pick, Flash Wolves will just lock that in. But yeah, we'll see. Flash Wolves has a different marksman or a different support. Yeah, they're not playing with their main support, I believe. Yeah, they have a different support, Guo usually, or Gao. I don't know exactly the name, but yeah. And here it is. See, there is that Omen pick. I think the Omen could go just Slayer. The Richter goes into the Abyssal Dragon lane, and then we just have a pilot in the jungle. I think that would make a lot of sense here for Talon to choose. And now we will have that third pick. What is it going to be? The mid laner has not been picked by any team yet. So if you pick a mid laner here for Flash Wolves, you can just ban out 2 mid laners, and then Talon is a little bit sad because they don't have too many remaining. But they decide to go for a Xenial. I keep telling you guys, Xenial is an insane support. But yeah, I've never really seen it in like a year and a half in the Slayer lane. So I'm very surprised that they picked this also this early, because it doesn't feel like Xenial would be... I think what they're going for is they just want to pick away the supports from the enemy team. But again, Talon can just flex that Richter into the support position. So this is very, very interesting. Superman ban. Guys, Superman, I made a video about it with that new item, or newly buffed item. It is absolutely insane. So yeah, we'll see if that is the reason why, if we will see a lot of Supermans this AIC, because I really think that new Amulet of Longevity is crazy good on him. Hayate banned finally, giving me some anxiety that he wasn't banned before, because honestly, just such a broken marksman. But both teams deciding on different marksmen. Of course, Hayate can't go jungle. As I said, that Violet is for the jungle, I think. And Hayate doesn't have that interaction with Rouie. I don't know if you guys know about it, but Elandor can teleport back to base and leave an umbrella or a butterfly on the battlefield and just get back with her teleport. It's crazy. We have a Roxy ban. She's of course one of the stronger Slayer laners as well right now and counters Omen really well. And we have a Nakrov ban targeted at the jungler. So I guess they assume this is gonna be an Elandor in the lane, which I like more on this new patch. After the crit nerfs on Elandor, I think it's better to go lane. Gonna make a video on that soon as well. But it's kind of bold to just assume that, especially with that Rouie. You would rather put him in the jungle. You would rather have that Rouie and Elandor roaming as a jungle support duo. So definitely interesting. Guys, I would really love to see Rouie mid lane. I would love to see it because I really think it's not bad. I would really love to see it with the Xenial support. They can flex completely. They picked that Lubu against that Omen, and now let's see what Talon locks in here. They're looking at the Pain right now and a Crixie. Crixie is definitely a very safe pick, just always a nice mid laner. If you catch out the Elandor with that knockup, he's dead. Very simple. Seems like it is being switched to a Kriknak, so not Pain. Kriknak and Pain both a little bit weird against Lubu and against Xenial, but Kriknak definitely the better choice right here. But both a little bit weird, both not too happy with that. And Eraz is really great. I feel like Eraz would have been good for Talon as well. You know, I think it's very potent against Rouie because you can just push everybody out. Against Rouie, you really want to have some knockbacks because you can push everybody out of her little portal. So that is, yeah, we'll see how these drafts, maybe these players, maybe these pro teams don't have quite the Rouie counters yet. Of course, I know a little bit more about Rouie because I watched a lot of Honor of Kings Esports where she was picked a lot and everyone would always pick Superman against her and it just completely counters her. That's why I think we see that Superman ban there as well. But yeah, we'll see. They definitely have some nice production quality here. We loaded into the game. Yeah, we'll see how this goes, man. This should be pretty crazy. As I said, all of you guys told me to check this out, man. I'm really excited. I hope this is gonna deliver on all that hype that you guys built up. This Rouie already getting a little bit poked. It is a support Rouie. It is a side lane. Yeah, that's kind of weird, man. Gaduo, yeah, true. Gaduo is the marksman player. So he's playing that Xenial in a side lane position in that Abyssal Dragon lane. And we actually have the Richter support. As I said, Richter can go into support. I thought they want the... I honestly would have picked Hayate then, if you put Richter support, but I guess they want to have more flex picks available, and while I'm saying that, Shishi gets a beautiful gank onto that Omen, and he just overextended. I think he could have ran, but he tried to turn it around. A little bit of a hype play there. Did not succeed for him, unfortunately. But yeah, definitely a strong position already for Talon. They're winning that bot lane as well. That's a free lane for this Violet. She will be insanely farmed. And we are seeing those 4 endless cycles come out. I think by both teams actually. I think a lot of endless cycles on both teams. They showed the others. I hope they will put them on the screen as well. Or if they just show them at the start. But it is what it is. We'll see. But yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think about the AIC 2020. I won't upload every single game. It's gonna take way too long. But what I will do is I will always look at the juiciest ones. So make sure to, whenever you're interested in some esports, check it out. Check out any of the videos because I will only upload insane ones. And look at this Kriknak skin. I'm liking it, boys. It's a little robot Kriknak skin. We don't have it yet in EU, but man, does it look cool. It looks cool. It looks kind of scuffed a little bit, but it definitely looks cool. Now, I'm liking it. I thought it would be too much of a robot, but it still looks like a bug. It still looks like a little cockroach. It's perfect, honestly. Good skin. And yeah, the Spirit Sentinel are not getting secured by anybody so far. The Dragon being contested by both teams right now. Raz is just gonna pull it out, so it resets. So Talon is not able to start it off because I think he knew, yeah, Elandor is top, you know. And that was actually really big. That reset there allows Flash Wolves to deny the dragon from the enemies. Otherwise, the enemies, Talon could have just taken that easy peasy there. You saw the Violet roll in. Kriknak was like 10 meters away. No problem there. And now we have Flash Wolves starting it. Now we have Flash Wolves starting it off because they know this Kriknak has to go to his blue buff. So they are winning the macro gameplay really hard right now. They secured Dragon without a fight. They secured Spirit Sentinel without a fight. This is exactly what they want. They have a really strong late game, believe it or not. Rouie is insane late game. Raz is of course really potent late game. I would say Raz, for me, late game is better than Crixie because he has much more options. You know, he can go deep, he can also just poke. He has a lot of options, you know, he has a lot of outplay potential. Crixie is definitely strong too though. Now this Omen gets pulled, but he has that Xenial ult, so he's completely fine. Xenial is just insane late game, guys. He's always gonna have that split push threat, and Omen definitely wins against Xenial, even late game, but Xenial can just, you know, he can just chill. He can just basically chill, he can just clear those waves, and whenever a teamfight gets engaged, he can basically neutralize the Omen, so they're fine on that, and he's much more useful for teamfights. Now, take a look at the marksman. Elandor, I would definitely give Violet the edge here, you know, but then take a look at the, well, you can't, you can compare Lubu with Kriknak, I guess, and I think Lubu is stronger late game, in my frank opinion there, and yeah, we'll see. Definitely both team comps very well rounded. I have to say, I give the early game to Talon, because they have that Violet, if you guys remember from those previous AOV Esports videos that I made, Violet always has that early game pressure onto dragons. Despite her not being the best hero in the early game, like she needs some items, everybody knows that, she needs crit, had to flicker there, very well played by Raz. Ooh, he gets so much damage, but he can just teleport back and he's chilling, nice. As I said, Violet doesn't really bring a lot of damage early game, however, with that ult, because it has that percentage execute damage, it does so much damage to Dragon, like 3000, 2000. That is just so easy to secure it then. Seems like the Elandor gets that little Spirit Sentinel, the little zombie there, the Ultraman thingy, whatever. But Talon will be happy with that because they can start off this Dragon. And I think they will be fine with this. You can see how annoying Rouie is. Ooh, she can cast the teleport and they all teleport there instantly. And we have Violet dropping down, and Flash Wolves definitely just out-macroing. Definitely seems like just a better team right now. Because they are, as I said, supposed to not win this early game. They were not supposed to get that first dragon. The Violet just let them pull it out. She should have just gone there instantly, poked them away, tried to attack the dragon, tried to tank it herself, and then the Kriknak follows up, and then they can get the dragon, and Flash Wolves can't really do much. They don't have the Rouie level 4 at that point, you know, she's level 2.5, maybe 3. But yeah, Xenial will die here, I think. Unless he just he just pops out, man. He just teleports to his Elandor or something, and he gets out, man. He knows both of them use their CC. They can't CC him anymore, and he knows, man, if he can just tank those last little attacks by Crixie, he will get out. Beautifully played. But now that Lubu is in a huge, well, not in a huge, Omen is in a huge pinch. Lubu just gets the kill. Now this Raz is, ooh, they just dash into the bush and teleport away to Rouie. They're really using this Rouie well, man. This is a lot of fun to see. I'm really glad they finally fixed her. Can you imagine? How long is Rouie released already? For like a year? I would say a year or something. Probably not, but probably like 6-7 months or something. And my boys really left her bugged all this time. And they buffed her like a million times, and I always thought, man, this buff now is crazy. Why are they not picking her in esports? Well, now we know, guys, it was bugged. Finally unbugged. There we go. Finally fixed. Dragon spawning in 30 seconds. Gold lead, very comfortable for Flash Wolves, man. 3-0, they're just playing. Just a stellar performance here. Yeah. Definitely very impressive by Flash Wolves right now. Now keep in mind, last AIC, or not AIC, it was the APL, which was basically that tournament where we just had, I think, Thailand, Vietnam, and Indonesia, and Taiwan. And I'm not sure if we had any other teams. But yeah, they had some limited team pool there, so they just called it a different name. But this is AIC again, so we have all the different regions. And yeah, we already saw in the last AIC, I believe, we already saw a lot of priority put on Xenial. It always seems to come back, man. That Xenial for these world championships, he always seems to come back in that support position, usually this time in the side lane position. So yeah, definitely seems like one of these staple picks of Arena of Valor Esports. You just always want to have him on your team, man. He can always save you, he can always split push, he can just be really useful. And what we also saw at the APL, we saw that GCS Taiwan was generally dominating. They seem to have the strongest teams. We'll see if it's going to be like this again. Flash Wolves so far definitely showing their macro game strength here. 8 minutes into the game, only 3-0, guys. We're not seeing any of that insane gameplay that people promised me, okay? But we will definitely see it. I feel like this is going to be a 30-minute game. I'm recording this super late. We're gonna wake up all neighbors, okay? They're gonna come, they're gonna bang on my door, I'm gonna bang their mom. Is what it is. Now, chill out a little bit. But yeah, we have that Raz, of course. Let's check out their items as soon as we see them again. Is that my mouse? Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. It is what it is. Usually it hides it. Did I not see that for 8 straight minutes? It is what it is, man. I feel like it was bugged. Nah, bro. Usually it hides it. Well, anyway, guys, moving on. We have that, man. I can't get over this Cricknack skin. It's so cool. Ooh, he dunks onto that Rouie, but she's safe, man. She's so safe. She's probably going for the tank jungle support item, because why would she go for anything else? You don't. I mean, yeah, I know, I'm crazy. I play full AP Rouie, but you don't have to, you know? You don't really need AP, especially in a support position. It doesn't really do a lot. When you play full AP Rouie, you're trying to record a Shurko video, let me tell you that. That's the only reason you should play AP Rouie. And yeah, honestly, I would probably pull her off in esports, but who cares, man? I would probably pull her out, because I think it definitely has some use cases. But if you play her support, I think the AP support item is not going to be too useful, because you're not going to have a lot of damage anyway, because you're a support, you don't have a lot of gold. So yeah, basically, also you're playing against a Cricknack, you really want that health to not get one shot, otherwise these ranged supports are just absolute snacks for a Cricknack. Everybody knows that. Now you can see a lot of heal reduction coming through on the side of Talon, of course, going up against a Lubu Xenial. That is a lot of healing right there. And we have a little bit of a skirmish breaking out. But man, this Rouie ult plopped down, everyone teleports. Free Slayer, man. This is just absolute surgical macro gameplay by Flash Wolves. They're not taking any fights, they're just playing the macro. And this is exactly what you want as a Rouie team. But now Heroes is going a little bit too deep. He gets the game engaged. Xenial nukes that Richter, well, he dumps onto him, knocks him up, and his team nukes the Richter. Darkslayer buff is remaining 1.5 minutes still remaining on that. They casted the Drake in the bottom lane, so it seems like they want to push out that bottom lane. I would have expected them to push mid, because they don't have a single tower yet there, but they recognize that they have huge bottom lane waves. I think they have like a double wave. You can see the dots on the minimap, man. It's a huge wave, so they can probably try to do this. Well, it's not a huge wave anymore, I guess, but they still have double cannon minions. It's looking pretty juicy, but you need to defend it. Don't let him clear. Oh, they're letting him clear, though. They're letting him clear. That's a huge mistake. That would have really pounded on that tier 3 tower as well, if they went a little bit deeper. But they're happy, they get one tower, they instantly rotate over to the mid lane. They still have the Drake alive, so still have juiced up minions. But of course the Drake will die very, very soon here. And the minions, they can't even get the tier 1 tower in the mid lane. Cricknack uses the Arctic Orb, but it's not enough, man. Heroes is making plays like he usually does for Flash Wolves. And he's going deep, but this is a little bit too deep for Rouie. No! She just teleports away. She just teleports away, my guys. Crazy right now. She goes back to base as well. This is definitely very, very impressive Rouie gameplay right now. Now, I'm not sure, they usually have a different support. Maybe he renamed, or they're letting another support play because they want to play Rouie. Maybe this person is insane on Rouie, I don't even know. But yeah, we'll see. 5-0 right now, guys. 6,000 gold advantage for Flash Wolves 30 minutes into the game. Very, very dominant performance. But guys, let me tell you, man, if this was a stomp, people wouldn't have recommended this. They said in game 1, Talon versus Flash Wolves, group stage day 1. This is gonna go absolutely crazy. This is gonna be a huge Clown Fiesta. Very surgical gameplay so far by Flash Wolves, but I feel like they will throw this harder than I throw my games. And you guys know how much the gaming genius likes to throw his games for you guys' entertainment. I do it intentionally, of course. Hello? Of course I do it intentionally. Who do you think you are? I'm trying to entertain you, you know? Do you know what I mean? I'm not just feeding, huh? The gaming genius would never. Come on, man. Me making mistakes, I do everything flawlessly in my life. It is what it is, except for my sleep schedule. That is the only mistake we have in our life. And yeah, okay. Let's see, man. This Raz, man, he has those move speed boots. I'm liking it, man. He has those fast sneakers. He's running. He's running fast. Poke, run away fast. Poke. I like it. I like it. That used to be played in Honor of Kings. I like it. Honestly like it. The issue with it though is that you lose it when you hit a fireball. So I used to do that on Raz. I used to do that every game like 3 years ago, but I stopped. Because as I said, I don't miss my fireballs, you know? I hit every single one and then I lose the move speed bonus. Xenial is getting caught, but look at this, man. They just turn it around. They don't care, they just turn it around, man. This is just Flash Wolves stalling the game, pushing on all fronts until Talon makes a mistake. Then they get a free kill, and after that free kill, they get a Slayer, they get a buff, they get a tower, they get a dragon. Insane, just crazy good macro gaming performance here. But as I said, man, I'm already disappointed, Flash Wolves. I'm already now disappointed. You're playing so well and you're gonna throw this game. You have to throw. There's no way this is just gonna be a stomp. But guys, listen. The people who recommend this, they're at the end of the day, they're my viewers. They might think they're funny and troll me. Who knows, man? I'm really dumb. So my viewers are really dumb as well. You know what I mean? So they make these dumb jokes like I do. So maybe they're just trolling me. Who knows? Maybe Flash was just gonna absolutely stomp here. I'm still gonna upload it. Really don't care. So you don't know what's happening. You probably do know what's happening because you know how long this video is. And if this was a stomp, it would be like maybe 3 more minutes. I would say 3 more minutes here is what Flash Wolves should take to clear this game out. 16 minutes into the game. Let me see that Elandor build. He's still going full crit. He doesn't care. He's still going the normal full crit build. Imagine how broken a hero is if you nerf him so hard and he still is good with the same build. Oh, I think they're a little bit overextended here. I think they're overextending a little bit. That Rouie ult wasn't needed, I think. That really wasn't needed. They're trying to penetrate this base, but Talon is definitely defending it very, very well. Really, really well here. And of course, Talon was Huck's old team. We have iPod Pro here in the game now instead of Huck, because he of course quit Arena of Valor Esports. He quit Arena of Valor. He's playing Wild Rift now. Because yeah, he says it's gonna be more alive in his region, but don't ignore this. We have a huge engage by the Raz. He gets the solo kill onto this Violet and he just teleports away with the Rouie ult. How is that legal? He gets away. He gets away with that Rouie ult, but they completely overextend and they just end up getting dropped. And this is where the comeback comes into play, man. It is a 2-for-2 trade. No endless cycles in the late game, so no one revived. It is a 2-for-2 trade. Wow, but did you see that Raz? He ult flickered onto the Violet, one-shot her, and then he just pressed the Rouie button to teleport to her ult, and he got away. That's mind-blowing, that's crazy, man. But yeah, as I said, Huck, of course, quit. So we have iPod Pro replacing him. We've seen iPod Pro in the past. I don't think an iPod Pro exists, So he has some new leaks. I'm telling you, everything Apple Pro, you need to get on this guy. You need to get this guy as your informant now for the next iPhone 13 leaks, because this guy is insane. He's crazy, man. He knows everything. iPod Pro coming in. Crazy guy. Anyway, let's see. Now the issue about this late game, okay? The issue about this late game is you have to dive this Talon Esports roster, okay? How do you dive them when Violet is usually really safe? Raz doesn't have Flicker now, and he won't find her again, I would say, because she was really a little bit too deep there. He can only cover that much distance, okay? So I really think this will be really difficult for Flash Wolves to penetrate, because they have an Elandor and he's not the best at pushing these towers. Although I don't know why they're struggling. I think the last push, they should let Raz dive and kill the tower. But I don't know. Wow, Raz just gets taken down, gets completely caught. His Blade of Eternity used Xenial ults on top of him, and now this Lubu is just trying to make this happen, but he just teleports away. Look at this. He just goes so deep, almost gets a solo kill, and Rouie teleports him away with her ultimate, and they turn around to get a Slayer. That is insane, and they just teleport away. Guys, this Rouie is doing so much work already in the first competitive appearance of Rouie. Oh man, that is crazy right now. Whew. Jesus, man, I'm telling you, Rouie is so underrated, man. You can do so many crazy things. Now, I know for solo queue, it's much more difficult to pull these things off, you know, because they're sitting in voice chat. Lubu is overextended. She says, I'm gonna press the button, and he presses it instantly, and all good, but it's definitely not easy. This Omen, this Lubu again, just going deep, but he's gonna get attacked here. Oh my god, they don't even care about the Lubu and Omen 1v1, look! Best top 10 enemy battles, they just fight. Meanwhile, Talon just kills the whole enemy team. Kills the Elandor, at least. Nicely caught there by that Richter support. Very well played. And now we have a very interesting game. Now it's getting very close. Now I know the gold lead is still like 7k, 6k, but it doesn't matter at this point. And this Lubu is gonna die here. And I mean, this Omen is gonna die here. He has the rock shield. Look how big that shield is, guys. He ults, he tries to get away. He should have done that earlier. He ended up wasting his ult and his flicker and still ended up dying. But Talon just gets a kill. No, they just get the buff bot lane, the Drake, excuse me. Not the kill. No kills there gotten. But yeah. Whew, man, this is already really crazy. 20 minutes in, man, and this is anybody's game right now, because as I said, you cannot dive this Talon roster. They have crazy good wave clear as well with this Violet, and if you dive a Violet, man, she's just gonna be all the way back at her core, just shooting you from range, just critting you for 3000, and your team is gonna die. Your team is gonna lose the fight. So it is definitely really difficult to operate for this Flash Wolves roster right now. This is one of those draft issue games, I would say. The Clown Fiesta caused by draft, because you have Crixie and Violet wave clear, and you have an Omen protecting them with his ult, and you don't really have a Malok who can dive. If Flash Wolves had Malok here, I think they would be fine, because he can just dive before the minion wave arrives at the tower. Everybody gets zoned for the enemy team, and then the minion wave hits the tower, and your Elandor can just kill the tower. And you do that 3 times, your Malok dies, who cares? You do that 3 times, game is over. You have all 3 towers. But they don't have a Malok. They only have a Raz who can't really do the same. He can't zone 5 people away from the tower. Because if any of these 5 people just get hit by the Malok ult, they will just get bursted down instantly. So yeah, you need Malok, you need Zephyr, stuff like that for these type of scenarios. And they're usually really good with Xenial as well, so. But of course they wanted that Rouie support. And they couldn't go for... I think if they would go Malok mid instead of Raz, they wouldn't have enough damage. And they definitely wouldn't have won the early game as hard as they did. So yeah. I understand their drafts, but again, I don't think I could do it better, by the way, but we can point out flaws. It's easy to point out flaws in retrospect, but it's very hard to do it correctly during, you know, before seeing the game. So yeah. We have Flash Wolves positioning around that Dark Slayer right now. Let's see who gets this, man. Whoever gets this, I would say, is in a really good spot to win the game. And not a single base tower is down yet. Of course, Flash Wolves has lots of their towers still. They only lost 2 towers in the mid lane. They still have all 3 towers in both other lanes, man. They're still holding on to these tier 1 towers. That's crazy. That is absolutely insane right now, guys. But yeah, 23-minute game, man. Absolute Clown Fiesta. You guys love these dumb Clown Fiestas, don't you? I would honestly prefer to see like a really clean stomp. I like to see stomps that are really clean, where the team just plays really well. Like if Flash Wolves had a Malok and they just stomped this, and they just played really well. That's a good one. But yeah, here, this is just Clown Fiesta right now. This game is on a knife's edge. It can tip either way. Let me tell you, man. This is absolutely, I have no idea. I cannot predict who wins. It boils down to the team fights, and it boils down to a single team fight. And I would say Flash Wolves should be able to win team fights, but Quickneck does a lot of damage. He can just pop off. He's full items. He has Blade of Eternity as well. That Omen is really juicy right now. He can definitely do well. This Lubu is dead, guys. This Lubu is dead for sure. Oh, he almost teleported away. Wow. He almost teleported away, but that's a Slayer. That's a Slayer, guys. It is 4v5 right now. Oh, what is this Richter gonna do? If you're gonna steal... Okay, I thought he's gonna steal it, man. Okay, but Talon gets a kill and they get that Enraged Abyssal Dragon. So they are really set up to win this next team fight. Flash Wolves really wants this and they get this. Okay, big for Flash Wolves. They teleport away as well. They get back. And now, honestly, really good for them. Because now they can just stall this game out. Wait until they use the Drake. Until the very last second. Use it in the middle of their base. Probably in that bottom lane, I would say. And yeah, just try to push after the Enraged Abyssal Dragon buff is gone of the enemies, okay? So we'll see if they will be able to do this plan that I laid out for them. They do it. They do it exactly what I'm saying. They cast it in the bottom lane, as deep in the base as possible, where it still counts as bottom lane, so it goes down the bottom and not that mid lane. And yeah, if you're asking why bottom lane, that tower is lower HP and it's also furthest away from the top lane wave, which is going to keep pushing into the side of Talon, so they have to commit someone to defend there, and then you can just push bot, right? But now Talon is just going crazy here. They're just turning it on, man. They still have that Enraged Abyssal Dragon buff. Lubu gets caught. Oh my god, Raz gets caught as well. This might be the game. This might be the game, guys. I don't know. This might be the game. Oh, this is really sad for Flash Wolves if this is the game. They're going deep, but I don't know, man. This is not enough damage right now. This Alandor is going deep. Wow, man. They just threw it so hard. Are you serious, man? They threw it so hard. I have rarely seen such a hard throw. They tried to split push bot, but they just didn't defend properly top, and then only Lubu went in first, got hooked and ulted by Omen, and then the Raz got caught as well, and then come the others, and then come another wave. Like, you can't do that. That's a bronze mistake, guys. You gotta commit. Oh man, that's crazy. You just gotta leave that tower to the enemies and then try to defend as 5, okay? Yeah, I definitely think Flash Wolves had this game, man. They could have won this really easy. They are not happy about this one, man. They are not happy. Poor guys, man. That was a huge throw. Oh my goodness, man. I would be going AFK right there. Honestly, I would be complaining about them on my stream right now. About my teammates, if that would happen. Oh man, let's see who gets the MVP, man, but who even cares? The MVP is Flash Wolves. The MVP is Flash Wolves for sure. Look, all the highlights are Flash Wolves killing the enemies. and then the last highlight, look, Flash Wolves killing everybody. Look, only Flash Wolves killing Talon Esports. Look. And now the last highlight is Flash Wolves losing. Oh no. That was actually good. Good one, guys. Show me that MVP. Come on, guys. Show me that MVP. Are you going to show me the MVP? Please. Who even cares, man? Show those damage numbers, show those builds. Guys, okay. Ooh, look at these statistics, man. That's pretty crazy, no? We have those damage numbers, I think, with those K thingies. Not too bad, man. We have a lot of damage coming in by this this Violet, obviously, right? As a late game carry, but Alondo were just really not doing too much this game. But yeah, that Rouie damage seems bugged. I'm telling you, that seems kind of weird. 58k? There's no way, that's crazy. But anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. We will of course bring a lot more of these AIC reviews from now on until it is over, of course. I hope we will get a lot of really good matches to check out. That was an absolute banger already, man. Just a huge throw. Honestly, you guys might think this is a huge comeback by Talon, but this was just clown gameplay by Flash Wolves in the end. But it is funny, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you don't miss these esports reviews. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace out, boys. Bye-bye.